Sabretooth was making his way into a bar, but when he opened up the door, none other than Wolverine greeted him there. He told him that his deal with the Triads had been voided. Apparently, Sabretooth was looking to sell some sort of alien to the highest bidder. But Wolverine was there to stop him. So he of course confronted him, and Sabretooth right off the get-go was trying to kill him. So they had quite the epic battle, and eventually when Sabretooth knocked him down and thought he had defeated him, Wolverine snuck back up on him and slashed at him. He ended up slashing Sabretooth's backpack open, and the Venom Symbiote poured out of it and surrounded Wolverine. Apparently, the plan was not to sell the Venom Symbiote to the highest bidder, but rather the plan all along was for the Venom Symbiote to bond with Wolverine. Sabretooth's employer sought chaos, and honestly, there's really no better way of creating chaos than bonding the Venom Symbiote with Wolverine and unleashing him into the wild, which is what he did. Once the symbiote completely bonded with Wolverine, it ended up taking over complete control of his body because his mind was quite fractured from his past. And so once the symbiote took over his body, 2 cops entered the bar looking to put a stop to whatever chaos was going on inside. But Wolverine no longer had any control over his body at all. And so, well, that spelled a pretty bad day for the poor officers. And then Wolverine just ended up rampaging across the city. He was still trapped in his own body. There was nothing he could do. Venom was super excited and honestly wished that he had gotten the body sooner, because a super powerful body with a weak mind, as he put it, was the ideal body for him. So with the perfect body in hand, Venom planned to take over the whole world, basically, is what he was going to do. But first he was quite hungry, so he sought some easy snacks. But he didn't want his snacks too easy because he enjoyed the chase. And so he found a driver that was involved in a police chase, and the dude was driving over 100 miles per hour trying to escape from the cops. And so Venom Wolverine jumped on the car and proceeded to turn the driver into a delicious snack, much to everyone's horror. Meanwhile, Wolverine was still trapped inside his body, trying to do everything he could to escape. However, eventually, when he was thinking back to some things that Professor X had said in the past, and thinking to the fact that he was an animal, he said that an animal would do whatever it takes to escape, and so he too did that, and he ended up clawing his way out of the symbiote. That being said, though, the Venom Symbiote was definitely still bonded with him, because it's a lot harder than that to break the symbiote bond. However, he said he was going to break in the Venom Symbiote and house train it, and he was going to resist it and basically break it down to dust. And the Venom Symbiote said that he now had their attention. So, Wolverine was now in the streets naked, which often seems to be the case. However, he was putting on clothes as the billionaire Stephen Grant approached him. And he told him that he had a way to break the bond of the symbiote from him. And so maybe it would be possible to break the powerful symbiote bond after all.